Hello everyone, welcome back to Resonant Rise, and today we're going to be doing some cool stuff. I've got some ideas, some things. First of all, we need to get this hoe enchanted, this hoe that we made in the last episode, Hoe of Growth, which of course we made using the Thaumcraft stuff we've got down here, the infusion altar, which was pretty cool. I think it's a really cool way of crafting things. And yeah, I got this hoe, and I made it for a specific reason, so we're going to do that today. And that's all going to be down here. Let me check my sound. There we go. That's all going to be down here, and this place is full of bats. I don't know if you can see it because I don't have a torch on me. Hold on. Let me get a torch. Where is a torch? Bunch of torches. There we go. Okay, and let's put down some torches. YouTube, I know, is pretty dark. Yeah, I guess bats spawn in these big dark spaces like crazy, because there's just a bunch of them in here. This is going to be where I'm going to be planting my trees, and I will do that shortly after I give this hoe an enchantment, because I don't really want to use up its durability too much, so hopefully we can get repair on it. If not, there might be something else we can get, like unbreaking. And we're going to do that with a Tartrite Enchanter. You can see that I'm level 54, and we can do level 54 enchantments in here. Now, I'm not sure. Supposedly doing this increases your enchantment chance considerably. So we're going to do level 54 enchant. I believe if I just pull it out, or not. This thing is so confusing. I never know how exactly it's going to function. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Sweet. Awesome. We got repair on it. Now, supposedly, this will cause it to repair slowly over time. Yep, it is repairing itself. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. That means I don't have to make more than one. And it's got unbreaking, which is great. Great, great enchantment. Oh, I'm very glad that I did that. I, of course, got to level 45 using the Tartrite Enchanter from Metallurgy 3. And this is, yeah, you just put dust in here and then ingots on top, and it just turns those right into experience. Pretty easy. So if you've got a lot of ingots and a lot of dust like I do, it's pretty handy. Okay, so, oh shoot, forgot something else. This obviously isn't done yet. I just dug this out earlier. Let's go back here and grab. We need. What do we need? We need. Oh, they're not in here. Derp. We need. Are they in here? Where did I put them? Oh, they're right here. Got them. The silverwood saplings. So these guys are important. Let's see if they'll grow. Yes, it did. Excellent. So the silverwood saplings grow into the silverwood trees. Hey, what do you know? It's like saplings grow into the trees that they're supposed to. There's good news and bad news about this. The good news is, hey, it grew down here. The bad news is it did not spawn a node inside of it. Sometimes these silverwoods will have nodes. Oh, sweet. That already dropped. Excellent. Sometimes these... Gosh, these freaking bats are everywhere. Oh my gosh. Get out of here, bats. I wonder if I should set up like a grinder just looking over this whole area. If I need bat claws, this is the place to be. Where'd you go? There you are. There we go. Okay. And then let's go ahead and disable this because this is annoying. It's bugging me. Alright, so maybe we'll try this one, see if this one does any better. Oh, oh boy, that didn't work. Oh wait, that's my Paxel. That is not my Hoe of Growth. So maybe that's why it didn't work, what do you know? Once again, no nodes in here. I've got my goggles of revealing on, so I should be able to see my goggles. So I should be able to see them if they appear, and they are not appearing. In fact, this is getting kind of tedious, so I'm going to switch out, throw some of this stuff back in here that I don't need anymore. Limestone, marble, chimerite, copper, some wool of bats, some claws, and we need to get the lumber axe, which doesn't have a whole lot of durability in it, and I should probably go repair it before I use it too much more. Cool. And these guys, how far away are these guys? Are they too far? I'm I'm not sure. The reason I'm setting these up and I'm trying to get nodes in them is because... Get back here. There we go. Is because when a node spawns in one of these trees, it can be siphoned using your wand. So the wand, of course, can pull from nodes to charge itself. The good thing about wand charging using nodes is that the nodes usually have quite a bit of stuff in them. But sometimes it's tough to get the stuff you want, the different aspects you want. So for instance, this node contains 4 different aspects, and I can charge up those aspects if I want to. But I'm already actually full on those aspects. I don't need them anymore. But I do need other ones. And in order to get to those other ones, I have to go explore way that way. See those 2 waypoints I have set up? Those are waypoints for nodes that have the ordo symbol in them. And that's actually what I need. If you can see in the upper left-hand corner, and I know it's kind of hard to see because there's the Thaumcraft overlay and then there's the Industrial Craft overlay. If I take this off, it should be a lot easier to see. The white bar is what I need the most of. The black bar I need 2 in order to use my equal trade focus, but I have that. So there's like 85 of it here, so I can charge this up and you can see it going up. But in order to get the other ones, I have to explore way that way, and it's kind of far, about 500 blocks. And I think I accidentally drained this one. And when you accidentally drain a node, if you drain it of all of its aspects of a certain type, it will no longer regenerate that aspect, which means that this aspect is no longer functional, no longer existing. Oh no, it started to regen a little bit. I think, oh jeez, I did it again. Accidentally drained it dry again. Whoops. Yeah. But these guys aren't regenning very fast because they're not loaded in the chunks that I'm in, so it's kind of a pain to go back and forth. Ideally, I'd like to have nodes within my base. You can't really move nodes. You can grow them, though. That's why I'm building the silverwoods. The silverwood saplings sometimes have nodes in them, and we can go take a look at that if I grab my thermometer, which I actually meant to do this earlier and I never did. Before we go run off again, I want to make sure I get a sapling from this guy. Hopefully I do, because I only have 1 left. I have to go cut down some trees. Come on. Okay. Well, that's nice too. If we go and we look over here, there's one I found earlier that has 3 nodes in it, which is kind of crazy. I've only seen them with 1 node in them in the past, but I found one with 3. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was over here. There it is, yes. So this one's got 3 nodes in it. You can just see them very, very faintly. Oh. What do you got? This one has... Ooh, it's another pure node. Sweet. Okay, it's got 4 different aspects in it. 4 aspects that I do not need. Nope. I only need ordo right now. And I don't have it. This one's got... Okay, some more stuff I don't need. Hooray! Oh, discover a clue, but you can't record it. Oh, I didn't bring my recording tools with me. Oh well. This one has ordo. Nice. Another pure node. I'm going to drain a little bit of the ordo. Carefully. About tap that out, so that's good. Or top that off. So go ahead and head back. But yeah, to make those nodes so I can drain them, that's pretty ideal for me, because then I can charge my wand without having to run all over the world and charge it that way, which is really a pain. Where am I going? I want to be over here. Yep, went too far. There's some stuff going on down here. We'll talk about this probably another time. Maybe later this episode. We'll see. It's kind of my experimental area right now. I'm working on expanding my reactor. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this again. I experimented with this in creative, and it took me a while to get a node. But here we are. We got a node. Where are you? How do I get to you, Mr. Node? There it is. It's a pure node. I apparently gained research for Ordo, even though it doesn't have Ordo. So I don't know how I got that. Research for Ordo. Get a bunch of research for things that it doesn't have. Maybe I got stuff that it's derived of? I don't know. But yeah, so this is one node. And now I'm not sure, and maybe I should experiment with this. I think you can move this and the node won't move. Actually, let's try that. I just, as an experiment, I want to try that. I want to use a piston and move the node, the block the node is attached to, and see if it actually moves the whole thing. That'd be kind of cool if it moved it. We want to do a lever, which I should have some. There we go. Cool. All right. So if I do this, and if it breaks, then it's not a huge deal. It's okay. We will survive. Nope, I don't want you there. Come here, you. Nope. I wish pistons had that sort of context-sensitive placing, where like if you hold shift, it places towards the object you're looking at, but it doesn't have that, unfortunately. There we go. Okay. This will probably destroy the node, or it just won't let me move it. One of the two. I get the feeling they're not going to be this easy to move around, if you can do it at all. Nope, it's not going to move it. Okay, so we can't move the block that way. What if I just chop the rest of the tree down? I mean, is that going to impact my node in any way? Will I still have it? What if I chop down this part? No, I guess it's good. I guess as long as I don't break the block that the node is in, it will continue to exist. Cool. So I want to do that then, because I don't really want this. Look how high those logs went. They went like way up into the ceiling. So that should sit there, I guess. To use these nodes, I don't want to manually charge anymore, and the main reason that I want close proximity nodes is so that I can use the wand recharge station, if I can find it. I don't know where it is. Is it in here? Quartz one core. That's interesting. Those are the focuses. I think it's in Artifice. Arcane Levitator, Infernal Furnace. Doesn't seem to be in here that I can find. Maybe I don't have a research for it yet? Should be able to get research for it pretty quickly, but I thought I had it. May have to get it later. But yeah, that's the idea, is to make a bunch of these nodes down in the basement, and then be able to charge my wand, because a wand recharge station will automatically pull from them. It won't drain them, as long as you're not using a really cruddy wand. It will just go ahead and drain those part of the nodes, and then fill your wand if it's in the station. So that's pretty handy. And of course, if I've got a nearby one, then I can go ahead and pick up aspects from it. So I've got one for Earth, and now I just need a bunch of other stuff. So I will grow a couple more nodes. I'll see if I can get the research that I need, and then we'll see if we can get this set up and ready to go. Well, guys, I have good news and I have bad news. I'm going to go ahead and start with the good news first. The good news: Resonant Rise is updated. There is a new version of Resonant Rise available. You can get the new instance for it, and that's pretty cool. It's got a lot of new stuff in it, including... We're going to go ahead and look through this as soon as I find out where this freaking sheep is. Where is this sheep? I'm not hearing them. Where are you? Is he down here? Oh well. Anyways, Yeah, so the new version of Resonant Rise contains some new mods in it. First of all, let's talk about Gendistry. So Gendistry is a mod that contains a bunch of bee stuff, basically. It allows you to do bees, the forestry bees, which you may or may not be familiar with, a lot easier. These are, where is it? Where are you? What do I want? I don't want any of these. Oh, yes. The industrial apiary is an apiary that's a lot faster, and it can take upgrades. It needs to run on, I believe, redstone flux. It'll run on some sort of energy that you have to feed to it. And then you can give it these upgrades. So for instance, you could give the light upgrade, and this would give it internal lighting, and it would always be active, your bees, even if they're not nocturnal during the night. So you put in the light upgrade, this thing will always be active, even when it's nighttime, if you don't have bees that are nocturnal. Or you could do, there's a bunch of different ones, you could increase their lifespan, or decrease their lifespan by 33%. And, you know, if you wanted to, say, breed bees a lot faster, if you want to just produce a bunch of drones, this would be helpful. But all of these generally increase the energy production, or energy consumption. Oh wow, this one increases it by 50%. But this allows bees that normally will only breed in the nether to breed in the overworld. So that's pretty cool. And there's a bunch of other things. There's mutatrons, which automatically mutate your bees, mutagen producers, which produce the stuff to mutate them with, and some other different things. You've got genetic samplers, imprinter, and then an advanced mutatron. So lots of cool stuff here. This makes bees a lot easier and more accessible, I think. We've also got is it just called Gravigun? I think it's called Gravigun, which introduces the half-life gravity gun into the game, either regular or supercharged. They're actually not that difficult to make. It's just some stuff here, like some iron, some ender pearls. These can move blocks around the world. They're very handy for moving spawners. And then we've also got Portal Gun. The Portal Gun mod. This is another one of iTunes mods, and it gives you the portal gun where you can place 2 portals in the world, and you're able to go between those portals like you do in the portal mod. It can also pick up items just like the gravity gun can, but it's a little bit more expensive. It does require a nether star and ender pearl dust, apparently. Oh, that's not hard to make. But yeah, nether star, which typically isn't too easy to... Oh, what? Oh, I think this is the Darkcraft recipe, where you can just automatically get one like this. That's kind of lame. I wouldn't do that. That feels like cheating. It also adds the awesome longfall boots, which automatically negate all fall damage. And they're not too difficult to make. You can make them pretty early on. I don't need them because I've got boots from modular power suits that do the same thing, but could be nice. And then there is the turrets. Wherever they are. Where are they? Yeah, the sentry turrets. And these will shoot at anything that walks in front of them, so they're kind of cool. Defective turret. Oracle turret. And then the aerial faith plate, which launches you into the air. Those are the main new ones that I spotted that interest me. Of course, all of the mods getting an update to new versions were applicable, so that's pretty cool. Nice to be there. I want to do stuff with bees and probably do that right away because I've been waiting to do that for a while. However, it's time to talk about the bad news. The bad news is that yesterday actually, I got on, and as I was recording, which you guys saw just a little bit ago, that last segment I recorded yesterday, after I was looking around for some saplings to go ahead and, some silverwood saplings to go ahead and grow and try to get some more nodes in here, I got a crash while I was just, heading out into the wilderness. And the crash unfortunately removed my world from my world list, which was a pain because you can't get to it anymore. And there are ways to fix it, and one of the ways to fix it is to delete your level.dat and then rename your level.dat old as your level.dat. And that usually sets you back a little bit, but it's totally fine. It's a great way to fix your world. For some reason on this mod pack, the 2 times that this has happened, my game has crashed and my level.dat old has disappeared along with it, making that route impossible. In other words, I have to back up to whenever I previously backed up my world, which unfortunately was the day before. There was a workaround. What I did is I loaded up the world I actually went into my folder, I grabbed the level.dat, and I right-clicked, went to previous versions of the file, and I set it back to an older version. This set me back to a version of the world which was not very far back. However, it did not change my inventory. Well, it set my inventory back. So the world remained the same, but my inventory got set back. And that was kind of a problem. Because not only did it reset my inventory, but it also reset my Ars Magica. It also reset my Thaumcraft. Not full resets. And you can see my experience bar also reset to earlier before I did my enchantment. So it's kind of a pain because I did lose a lot of stuff. And everything that was in my inventory got deleted. So I went ahead and I gave myself the same Hoe of Growth that I had before. And gave myself a Tesseract because those were the two things I knew I had lost. As far as giving yourself items when you have a crash, I think that's perfectly valid. And those are the only two things I gave myself back. I probably lost more, but it should be okay. Just not very happy with that. It definitely threw me for a loop. You know, always back up. ATL has a built-in backup utility in it, so you go to your instance, you just hit the backup button. I would do that, especially if you're doing like a Let's Play or something. I would do that every single time you go to boot up your world, and then just make sure to go back in and delete old backups so you don't have like a billion backups over time, because you really do not want to lose your saves, and it's so easy to do. So just every time before you launch your Minecraft, your Resonant Rise or whatever mod pack you're playing, just back it up. It's just a really easy way to do it too, because I've got it built into the launcher. So yeah, that was not fun, kind of a pain. And moving on with our lives, it's kind of nice to get into Gendustry after that. The reason I haven't done anything more with Thaumcraft is because I still need to research I believe it's in here. I still need to research the wand recharge pedestal, which is somewhere over here. But I don't know how to get to it because I can't seem to do the research to get it. So I did a bunch of research earlier to try to get to it, but I lost all of that, so I'm kind of not... I really don't want to go through that again. So I'm going to hold off on that until I get more, I guess you'd say, inspiration for it? I don't know. But we do have a new thing to try out, and that is what's going on here? Why am I infinitely walking that way? Well, there we go. I stopped. I wasn't even pressing that button. I want to do bees, and I also want to do this. I meant to do this earlier, and I haven't done it quite yet. I want to expand the reactors and stuff that's going on down here. Oh shoot, I don't have my wand anymore. Oh, my gold wand disappeared. Oh, that was another thing I must have lost. Yeah, anything I didn't have on me when I did my reset pretty much got deleted, so that's kind of a pain, but I'll fix it later. Anyways, the idea here is, check how much output I have. Oh, a lot. Wow. Go ahead and throw those in there. The idea here is to go ahead and make a bunch of reactors because I need to get more power, more output here. So I'm going to build more reactors, and I think I made more casings. Reactor casing. Go ahead and make probably just a bunch of stacks. Oh, we need more graphite. Graphite being just, pretty sure it's just like dirt. Pass through a furnace? Was it dirt pass through a furnace? No, it's not. Come back here. It used to be. So that's what's confusing me. Graphite is charcoal. Charcoal pass through a furnace. I knew that. Charcoal. There we go. And we'll put this in the furnace. Or my elite factory in this case. Go ahead and make a bunch of graphite. Which will then hopefully get us a lot of the stuff we need. Sorted by item name, sorted by number of items. There we go. Next, probably gonna want to put some more wood in there just to get more. Just to get more charcoal. These will become charcoal, right? Yep. Excellent. Okay. So yeah, that's the idea. We're gonna make more reactors down here. And I don't need... What don't I need? Don't need you down here anymore, and I don't need you. You I can actually put upstairs, because I need to still power all this stuff up here. But I don't want to, I don't want it to be down there right now. So let's put this up here. I believe red is the output. So it's not outputting any power right now, but we can change that. NEI is totally getting in the way. By doing this, if I remember correctly, we can check. And it is red here, so it is outputting energy. Good. Okay, so we've got that. It's sort of a temporary way of producing power, or giving my network power so I don't suddenly lose it all. And we're going to disconnect all of this very, very soon. Reactor glass. Do I have a way of automating reactor glass? So I'm going to want a bunch of that too. Let's see. I do not, so let's make a pattern for that. There we go. Drop you in there. And we need to know how to make reactor glass, because I have no idea. Just like a big reactors. Is it one word? My NEI is being weird. That's what's going on here. There we go. Let's see. Did they change anything? I want to make sure I check that before I do anything crazy here. Okay, it doesn't look like they changed anything. Excellent. We want reactor casings and 2 glass. So 1 reactor casing and then glass. I don't really have that much glass. Should probably make some more. And code. There we go. And then the next thing we're going to want is to be able to make the rest of the stuff. The controller. So that is reactor controller. That requires the yellorium, a diamond, and something else. Redstone. And then we want another blank. In fact, I'll make 2 of these because we're probably going to want 2. 2 of these guys. Put them in here. Clear the recipe. And what was it, like this? There we go. Cool. So we can make those automatically. And then we want the power, the access port and the power taps. That's the red knot port. Where is the... Oh, there it is. The power tap. Oh, power tap's easy. Clear. Actually, totally forgot it already. There we go. I did know it, actually. What do you know? And we're going to want to automate this time, so we can automate the input of the yellorium as well as the removal of the waste. So I'll make a point of setting them up in a way so that we can kind of connect them all together and do that. So the next one we need is, the last one we need is the access port, which requires a chest and a piston. So go ahead and make a chest, and also make a piston. Oh. Clear. So, oh, we need a blank pattern. Blank pattern, there we go. Put that in there, and what was I going for? The access port. There we go. If you hit the question mark, it'll pop up like this, which is kind of handy. Okay, that goes like that, that goes like that. Where did my piston go? Did I grab my piston? Oh, it's right there. Derp. Apparently I can't see pistons in my inventory. And that should be everything we need, which is quite a bit. So we want... I thought about putting 6 down there, which sounds like a lot. And I'm not sure how much that actually is going to be. Let me throw these guys back in there. So reactor casings. Okay. So if we put... I want to make them all roughly the same size. So I thought about doing maybe let's try 4 3x3s. That's a lot of stuff, but I think we can pull it off. 4 3x3s. So we're gonna need 3 more controllers. So go ahead and make 3 controllers. We're gonna need control rods. We're going to need 3 more for the one down there, and then we're going to need 9 for the other one, so it's 9 times 3, so that's 27. We're going to need 30. So 30 control rods. Why are you missing something? Oh, it's out of graphite again. Wood. Probably want to put a bunch in. And then charcoal. So put the wood in here and the charcoal in there, and I might tell to auto export the charcoal. And this guy, I'll just keep throwing wood in. And that should do it. And that should get us our graphite. Wow, it's got to craft 80 of those. How much are these control rods? Wow, that's pretty intense. Or is it still crafting? Oh, it's still crafting these. Must have ran out of the graphite earlier. Let's keep putting them in then, I guess. No reason not to. This is a... yeah, this is this factory too. Smelting factory. This guy's almost out. I just wanted to run it until it basically ran out of power. Put you in there. Do I mind if I disconnect it? Nah, I'll leave it connected for now. So 3x3s. The other thing I want to do is put water in them this time, so we're going to do that as well. Can I craft buckets? No, I can't, not blank buckets. I need to get rid of that, actually. That recipe does not work, basically. And let's see, where is the middle of the room? Right where I put this thing, isn't it? Where's the middle? Yeah, so... yep. Okay, so it'll go... so this is actually... yeah, this controller is right in the center. So I want to push this to the side so that I can put them on either side. Chimerite still looks really odd. I can't get over how odd it looks. Nope, we're done. Cool. So we've got the 3 controllers. We've got the... we want the rod right here. And then we're going to need 6 access ports for input and output. There they are. And then lastly, we're going to need the power taps. We're just going to need 3 of those. One, two, 3. And that should be everything except for the fuel rod. So the fuel rod is going to be determined by how high I make them, which I'm not sure how much I want to do. This is 3 high. That might be a good amount. Maybe we'll do 3 high. I can always make it taller, I guess. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So then the interior is 3 by 3 by 3, or will be 3 by 3 by 3. So that's 3 times 3, which is 9, then you get 27. So it's 27 for each of these. There are 27 of these fuel rods inside there. So I'll need to make how much do I need to make? 27 plus the other 9 that I need to finish that one off. So that's 27 plus 27 is a number, is a bunch. So we're just gonna make a stack. And then we'll make more later. I can't be bothered to do math right now. And yeah, so then we'll put them, because they're going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're going to be 7 wide. So if they come off the back here at 7 wide, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is the center of the room, so there won't be any space to walk. So I need to push them back at least like 2. Oh boy, there's sand here too. So we could put them back, yeah, like 2 this way or something. I could do my mining with my groundbreaker. Because that's fun. Can't mine these though. There we go. And my inventory is totally full already. It did not take very long. Full of nonsense too. Not even good stuff. Did we get how much reactor casings do we have? 88. It's not really that much, but I can at least lay down some foundations and kind of get a look at how it's going to be laid out fully. Because I want to be able to walk on top, because that's how I'm going to access the reactors, the control rods, basically. Those are good things to have access to. Okay, so is that back far enough? Do I need to go one more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As long as I go that far back with the other ones, I think I'll be okay. And yeah. So yeah, that seems like a good way to do it. Let me go lay out some of these reactors, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I think this is the layout I'm going to go with, and I'll probably have about 4 of these. So yeah, this will be it. I think this will generate a lot of power, it'll run a lot cooler and more efficiently. I hope. We'll find out. I've been doing a lot of experimenting with this mod, and the results have been pretty inconsistent. But we'll see. I'll try to get these together before next episode so we can have some power and we can finally power this guy. That'll be nice. And I may have to go get some more yellorium because I don't think I'm going to have enough. But anyways, thanks for watching. I apologize about the change of pace, but hopefully getting to bees soon. That should be a lot more fun, I think, especially with Gendustry. Gendustry is pretty cool. So anyways, thank you for watching, and until next time then.